And we are on. Welcome back to Icarus, episode 17 today. Should be a fun one. A few things to go over before we get started, but I do want to kind of finish up a couple things to get us prepped for some operations, and then, yeah, we'll kind of see how far that gets us. But operations is the main goal today. Before we do that, we're going to go over a few things. So if you remember from the last episode, I did craft the titanium pickaxe, so I have titanium tools now, so I'll kind of show those off. We'll show off some of the good and some of the bad. There's definitely something I want to cover, and don't worry, it's not gonna be a rant or anything. But I understand these games are. I think this is full release, right? I probably should have looked, I guess, before I hit the record button. But if it is, there's a couple things, at least on the console version, that I ran into last night that got to be fixed. But we'll get into that. So let's first start off by we need a little water and food. We got the freezer right here. And we've got some food. So let's do one of those, one of those, one of those. Maybe we'll supplement in one of these. Oh, I should have done the mead. Hold on. Hold on, that's right. All right, so if we do... would you let me get to the... There it is. Let's do a mead. That'll make our stuff last longer. Now, watch this. So in this jar, or this canteen, I have honey tea. So if we take a sip of that, it extends stuff even further. So we got like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 34 minutes. And again, where do we make that? In here, I think, right? So if we go down, we saw this honey tea. So this is a drink. Not like the mead, but this is like an actual drink, so it goes on top of your food buff. So this gives us another 20% to our food effect duration. We lose the stamina with the coffee, but this is pretty solid. So, all right. So here's first thing I want to go over, and this was Brick's idea. I don't know if I did it the way he was talking about, but when I was farming last night, we were just kind of shooting the breeze, and he's like, "Well, what if we put up like power lines?" And I was like, that's a pretty good idea. I kind of like it. So I basically just took like the wood beams, like the wood pillars, and I set them down. I made them a couple high, kind of where they originated. It gets a little low right there, but we can kind of play with that. Basically just jump over it, pretend not to, get electrocuted. But yeah, I kind of like this. And I know he said you could put a horizontal beam up here and do it that way too, which that way I think would look sweet. But I just went with this. So basically in the middle, and then you can skip one spot and then put it in the middle again, and it like just fits. Like this is like the max length, right? So that part you got to make sure you kind of hook it up right, but I think it looks pretty clean. I think it looks solid. I'm not going to do it out to all my drills, but just around here, around the house and stuff, I kind of like this rather than them kind of like going through the, the ground and whatnot. But yeah, so let me know what you think. But yeah, I want to credit Brick on that one because I think that was a good idea. And then when when you bring it down, you can just bring it down and send it into the area you need. I think that's cool. I did move this over to the left one to kind of like even up with this a little better. But yeah, I think that's super cool. So every once in a while, Brick will come up with a good idea. And I was kidding. Well, that was a really good one. I like that. So let me know what you think. All right, pups. What are you guys doing? I should be making a buttload of fuel for you. So we've got a wolf. I'm trying this out. So far, this is working pretty good. We've got Coop. Just, yep, there he is. Just like basketball, we got Coop. We'll get some new names in. And then here's a different buffalo. So here's one of the things that frustrated me quite a bit. So that's a new buffalo. If we look here on the map, Trace is just it's seemingly hanging out right there. What happened was I was between titanium and iron, and I found a good spot to where I was just going to grab a couple stone. Went and hit the stone, fell through the map. I was like, that's not good. I kind of immediately popped back up on the surface, but Trace, I think, also fell in the map, and I don't have him on follow. That might be my mistake. I should always have him on follow when I'm out and about with them. I had him on stay still. But he fell through the map, so I did kind of a quick reload of the game. I figured with it, you know, being a bug, that was fine. It didn't break my immersion. But now I've got Trace, who's still alive, who's seemingly under the map. So I don't know how we're gonna get him. I might go back over there and see if I can get something to like hit me, because he is undefensive. So maybe if something hits me, he'll try to like follow and like get up there. So I'll work on it. But in the meantime, we do have a new. Oh, do I have railings for that? We do have a new buffalo, just in case. So, and what I say why that frustrates me is because I know I kind of talked about it last episode. In these type of games, there's a couple things I think you need. One is the ability to build a big base. Like if you give somebody all these little toys and like tools, and then you build a base that maintains all of them, and it slows your game down, like that's no bueno. So, and I haven't really noticed that so far with this one, so that's good, right? Solid. The other one thing that kind of bugs me is like lost progress, right? Which again, in early access, like I have a high tolerance for it, and it's funny because Brick actually mentioned last night if he lost his buffalo, he's like, I don't know if I'd keep playing because, like me, he had a really high level buffalo. So it kind of sucks because that Trace has been around for like a good handful of episodes, probably like 10. He was very high level, and now I don't know if I'm gonna get him back. So long story short, I'm gonna stop with that. But I really hope they fix the animal stuff because it's a big part of the game and it just doesn't work right now. I've so far lost every single animal that so we had 4 wolves, 2 horses, and a buffalo, and none of them are around anymore, and I'm pretty sure it's because they all despawned. I don't think any of them died. And I watched 4 of them despawn, so... so again, it is what it is. They're fixing the game weekly. It's awesome, but I don't know. Maybe one of them will watch and they'll be like, yeah, maybe we should polish up the animals a bit. Other than that, I think that's kind of the good stuff. So let's go. Let's get into the actual thing. All right, I'm done. I'm done with my rant. No, that's good. But no, I do hope they fix it because I really like the animal husbandry stuff, and I hope they, I want it to be a thing that I can actually use. So here's the axe. We got the pickaxe. We got the knife. And we've got the titanium sickle. So that's the new titanium stuff. Now I'm also going to make, being that we can't really rely on the animals yet, and I only have 1 wolf so far, and I gotta level him up, and hopefully more, before we get them going on missions. We really gotta try to make ourselves pretty tanky. So I am gonna do a new shield. So let's get that bad boy going. And then we'll kind of see the difference here. So 3,500 durability. Oh, by the way, all of these, a lot of them, and it varies. Like the knife isn't, no, it's the sickle. The sickle doesn't have a ton more durability, but it does have, like more yield, right? So this is 20,000 to 150%, and this is 30,000, about 185%. Whereas, like if we look at the axe, this is 120,000 durability, right? We do get the 140%. This is just 40,000 durability, 125%, right? So literally 3 times the durability on some of those. Knives pretty similar, and pickaxe is pretty similar boats. So let's see. So shield, we were at what? 3,500, 75%. So the angle's higher, so we can block a wider range of attacks. An extra 10% damage is blocked, and this is 7,500. So that is quite solid. Oh, and I just put it in here. I wanted to put that one in there. There we go. All right. Oh, I didn't see. I think it weighs the same. 2 kilos, 2.5. Actually, it's a little lighter even. Nice. Okay. Let's get some of this other stuff put away. What we do need now is our mission. Ooh, actually. Well, let's go put the mission stuff up, and then we're gonna craft some new armor. So I should have the composite should be done. We'll probably have to grab a couple other things. But I would like to get... Ah, crap, the railings. I think I made those railings, too. Hold on real quick. Don't get electrocuted. Don't break a leg. No, if I run into those power lines, I won't get electrocuted, but it's kind of fun pretending. I thought I made railings. Maybe I just counted them off and didn't make them. Oh, that's right. I was short copper nails. That's what it is. All right, here we go. I don't remember how many I need, so let's just do 10. I know it's less than that. Then we'll put the rest of our nails in there. All right, we're looking pretty solid. While that's being made, we can. Ooh, actually, you know what? I hope we don't have to do a cut, but I forgot we need a fancy textiles bench. Oh yeah, steel ingots, concrete mix. There might be a couple on there that we're gonna need. So, I mean, this seems like kind of the endish game armor. Got cold and heat resistance. It's 10%. So what's the... Where is that? Is it in tier 2? Let's like compare it to like the desert armor, for example. Got husbandry stuff. No, no. Or like here's the fur. Cold resistance plus. Okay, so I think it does give you some extra exposure resistance, but like the overall resistance is the same. So this one's pretty solid for the cold. Okay. Maybe the desert one's in tier 3. But let's look at that quick. There's Wayfarer. Cold resist. Yeah, okay. 20 heat resistance. Desert. So I feel like we still might use this when we go into the desert and the Arctic. Not sure yet. Not sure. But anyways, let's make sure we get all of that unlocked. And we'll probably make all of this before we get going. Carbon fiber I'm kind of seeing. I don't know how much of that I have, but we shall see. All right, so these should be ready. So let's go set up our mission board. Then we'll make our armor, and then we will get into an operation. I feel like operations, for sure, this episode and possibly next episode, I want to kind of work on them. Oh, the other thing I was thinking, I might do like a whole roofed thing here. So this is a shelter. The reason I'm putting it here is because I'm super worried that if I put it somewhere near, or like say, I was thinking about right here, like right there, but then I'm like, man, if I call this thing down and it like landed right here and destroyed all my solar panels, that might be enough to make me quit. Because man, those things they are expensive. Yep, there, and there, and then we should just need one more here. Okay, so that's pretty nice. I kind of like that. So yeah, you can kind of come down here. Not sure about the pillars yet. I might take those out, but then we can, yeah, have that. We can go down those stairs. I think that looks pretty solid. How did I have this set up before? I don't really remember. I might just do you. Ooh, actually, I think we want this one on the side. Let me double check. Which one does this bring us? Oh, this is the quest one. Okay. So I think we will do this one in front of us. I'll put that. Let's save enough room. I don't want it going over too far. That looks pretty good. And then we also have this one, which we'll put maybe like here. Colliding. What are you colliding with? Alright. Looks alright. And then this is the one we can request stuff. Okay. So we are mission ready almost. As soon as we get some armor. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've done. I don't think so. Main thing was just me being sad that the Buffalo Trace. Oh, Buffalo Trace gone. Hopefully that thing I'm kind of planning on doing will like pull them out of the ground. I don't know. We'll see. If it works, I'll be happy. If not, I'll maintain a level of sadness. So now, what did I say? Armor. So we are going to be making armor. Where do I make that? Oh, that's right. You know what we need. We need the textiles bench first. So we've got crappy one. Advanced. What's this? Oh, I think we have the advanced one right now. So we need the electric one. That is a lot of steel. 15 concrete, 8 electronics. Let's see if that is a thing we have pretty readily available. I think so. Minus the electronics. Oh, by the way, Trace had like 600 iron and 400 titanium on him. That's another thing that made me kind of sad. All right, let's go. I know I got some epoxy that I can make here. All right, let's get those going. Electronics is going to be a thing. Do I have... Oh, that right there needs a little bit of a fix. I'm going to get some more copper going here. But so far, I mean, they're on like a weekly schedule of updating it, so that's why I'm still very much enjoying the game. Okay, let's get you going. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't think so to make all those electronics that we need. We are going to need more resin. Epoxy's going. Let's do... Ooh, I need some more oxide pretty soon here, too. Let's get some resin going. Do I have some in here? I do have some in here. Let's grab 30 of those. All right. Where's grab? I'll just keep everybody with me for some of this crafting, so you can kind of see the magic of what's all going on. It gives me 3, yeah, copper. It's always the copper. Let me grab some of them. Well, boy's got a little froggy there. All right, so now I'm gonna make more copper wire. Hey, buddy. Anything else dangerous around here? All right, we got 5 seconds left on that. Yeah, I forgot we had to make the bench. All right. This should give us enough. Let's see. Is there anything else I'm missing? There's one more thing I'm missing. What is it? Steel screws, huh? Luckily, those are cheap. We can make those pretty easily. Okay, textiles, a bench. Here we go. And then we will put this upstairs. Let everything kind of cook for a little bit. Yeah, I think that power line thing looks nice. All right, we have been doing. We're gonna do our like textiles and decorations up here. I think. I mean, no, I guess I know we can take that one down now. I might leave it up, being that there's plenty of room for activities up here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I might put this downstairs just for now. I'm gonna move it though, but I don't have wiring. That's a deer. Every time I see deer, I think bear. All right. Let's just, and like I said, I'm gonna change that. But I just remembered that we don't have the top floor wired yet. I forgot about that. So at least for right now, let's get some of this stuff going. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of aluminum composites. I know I have the composites. We'll make a thing of steel screws. Carbon fiber is gonna be the big one. We might have to do a cut if I don't have carbon fiber. Deer just sleeping at the bottom of the stairs. Crazy. I do have 8 carbon fiber. Let's see if that's enough. Aluminum epoxy. epoxy. Do I still have epoxy over here? No, I don't. I have to put it all in here. Yeah. 15. Do I have aluminum? I do. I'm just gonna get some more of those going, so we might need more. All right. So we want to grab our carbon fiber. Oh, man, I forgot what else we all need, and I gotta go back up there to check. Screws. Hold on. Our composites should be here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Pretty sure 100 was how much I needed. I don't know. If we have extra, we'll figure it out. I think it was aluminum. Which was that? I got a little bit left. Oh, we got plenty. That's good. Let's take some screws with us. And I'm not quite sure what else it all is. Oop, that was my fault. All right, let's go over here. And all right, so we've got enough for this. And these. And we're just going to go in order here. Well, this might not be too bad. It might just be the carbon fiber that slows us down a little bit. All right, now I need just the boots. So I need, yeah, just 2 more carbon fiber. Not bad. Oh, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, I know. I gotta... Oh, that's not a wolf. I heard him somewhere. I got that snare over there. I don't have it armed yet with bait right now. I don't want to be doing that while we're doing this. All right, give me that paste. Where is the paste? Oh, wait. Up here. Haha. All right, let me throw some of that in there. I think I just need to grab 2, right? So 1 and 2. Leave the rest in there for now. Organize that later. Over here. Oh man, we're gonna be jacked. And go. The other thing I might do, so next episode, what we might do is maybe we'll do like an operation to kind of round off the episode, or we'll start with one, but I want to do... Oh, man, I just... I have to take a sip of water here quick. I want to do the alteration stuff. So we should have... This should be a little better. We should have all the good armor and whatnot. But I haven't done anything with alterations yet, which I want to kind of change. All right, let's see how our new armor looks. Oh, sick. Yeah, that looks nice. Look at us. We got fancy shield. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty ready to go. Okay. Now, let me go put that other armor away. I'm feeling pretty jacked, pretty ready to go. I'm gonna put. I'll fix it later. I want to have it like fixed in there. All right, let's see. Am I forgetting anything? Probably. Let's see what we got going on here. Food-wise, I do. Yeah, I got plenty. Oh, hold on. We gotta put all this metals and crap away. Let's go put this away, and then we will get going. That in there. Put that in there. We'll put the screws in there. Real quick, while I'm looking. Leather, stick, and iron ore. I might grab some of these quick. Finally, something to do with all this 8 million leather. So much leather. And what was it? Iron ore. We'd have even more iron if we game didn't hate me. All right, put that in there. Let's just load up on some arrows. What do I have? 33. Bam. Oh, these have a special. Okay. Yeah, sure. Now you just, make some more out of what we just destroyed. I got 65. Oh, we're out of sticks. 65 should be fine. All right, we'll worry about that. Worry about that later. A little extra damage going now. That's nice. All right, so last half of the episode here, we'll be doing operations. I think we're just gonna kind of go in order. I don't know like what's all good and what we gotta. Do you have any cool of these? Scan, find a cache. Ooh, yeah, okay. We're going operations today. All right, so we did that one already. See, they got little check marks below. We got to do a terrain scan. Okay. That one might not be bad. Ooh, kill list, extermination. Eliminate lethal predator. Oh. Yeah, maybe we should go do that one. Build base for Icarus VIPs. Nice. I kind of want to... Maybe we'll do that one next episode. Wouldn't mind having a couple wolves with me for it. Some bio research. You know what? Let's go. Let's try this one out.
The Assembly are new to Icarus, but if their track record's anything to go by, they'll be running the place soon enough.
All right.
The Assembly's reporting wildlife issues on the surface. An animal is causing problems for their forward team. They want you to track the thing down and eliminate it before it hurts anyone else. Wish I could tell you more, but data's light on the ground right now. Guess that's why they need you.
What I want to do is give me... I want to take... I kind of want to take both of them out, but we're going to take one out. And then... How do I... Okay, there we go. I want to have, like, 10 of these on me for very quick access. So let's put that down there, and we'll put that down there. There we go. So I still have my bag with stuff in it. But I also now have a very quick access. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. How far away is this? Is this, like, super far? Oh, no, it's not too bad. Ah, that makes me sad. Maybe he'll pop out while we do this, though. Alright, yeah, we're going in, with just this stuff. Let me re-up my food buffs. And then, what was the other thing? I got some meat, yep. Okay, we'll drop those off. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. It's 2:30. We got a little time to do this yet. Make sure we got our shield up. Aw, buddy. Yeah, I mean, this is when it'd be nice to have the wolves. They do a solid job in this type of stuff. Oh man, look at that stamina bar. All right, how close are we? Might be getting there. Oh, okay. So what are we doing here? Track the predator. So we got to kill. Is it a little bit of a boss guy, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this is when it's... I really like having the wolves, so when they... You just plop up the shield when you're about to get attacked. It does a tiny bit of damage to you, right? And now it's only going to do 15%. Oh, we can test it out. You want some of this, buddy? Oh, yeah. Very little. Come on. That'll work. The one thing is once you're blocking, you know, like, you can swing kind of right away, but not so much. The other thing is you can't block while your stamina's depleted, so that's something else we got to kind of watch out for. Mature pack wolf. All right. Investigate markings. So can I just blast him from here? Search the attack zone. Track the predator. I hope this wasn't like... I didn't just break it, did I? I might have just broke it. Investigate the markings. Where are the markings at? Alright, markings. Where... Oh, where are you? Oh, I should have let him hit me. Dang it! Yeah, Trace is nowhere to be seen over here. What's this one? Stone. Huh. Alright, well. I don't know if, like, something will kind of go off once we're close, or if I just broke it because I oh, wait, here we go.
Something big did that. Good find, but we need more. We've marked another attack site on your map.
Okay. Alright, not too far away. Storm exposure's a little, bit of a pain in the butt. That's alright. Actually, you know what? I'm not even collecting any. Is it because of the armor? Does the armor resist this storm to an extent? I feel like that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're... I think we're just gonna tough it out. Yeah, it's not going up too fast. Alright, we're in the area. We're looking for tracks again. Mean. Oh. Like that they're just like kind of like hanging out. Let's skin him. Wonder if I get like anything good from that. Oh yeah, they're right here. Nice. Can I... Yeah, this one.
Looks like the work of the same animal.
Uh-huh.
Something riled it up.
Let me...
If you can confirm another site, the assembly's bots should be able to zero in on the general location of its den. We've marked one more attack report on your map.
All right. I might do a little cut here while we're on our way to the next spot. Gosh, Trey's trying to kill me. Hey, buddy. All right, we're kind of coming up on our spot here. Oh. Where you going there, buddy? Through the bush. Alright, so does he have like the... Oh. Interesting. I don't know where he went now. Just don't want him bringing in a bunch of other stuff if we gotta fight something here. That's alright. Hopefully we're okay.
There it is. Nasty.
Locate
But
the
that's
den.
everything we need.
On map
Assembly's
at
box
nightfall.
ain't the
Oh, that
best,
sucks.
but they've got to guess at where it's bedding down. See if you can find its den and end this.
I mean, it's almost nightfall. I don't know what they consider nightfall in this game. 1800, I would guess. It's red right now, so I'm assuming it'll go... Well, maybe not, I guess. As I say, maybe it'll go yellow once it's, like, nighttime. At least what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have me a pumpkin. Ah, crap. You know what I need to do, too. Gotta go find... Oh, I bet that's the den. Oh, yeah. There's crap right there. So just gotta wait for nightfall. Oh, yep. I'm gonna go knock me out a thing of oxide here. Okay. We're gonna replace that with that. I think that's another thing we should do is the tanks. Sorry, buddy. But is it like the oxygen tanks? I think that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, kind of just running around at the moment. Oh, jeez. Are we yellow yet? I think that matters. Right, that's definitely the dam. Oh, it's a double thing here. Oh. All right, we're getting after it. Get beat up. Just let him do his attack. Get after it. There we go. 340, that's what we want. We're taking a fair bit of damage. Hello, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna heal up here. Okay, zoom. There we go. You know it does that, it like puts your shield away. Don't you run away from me. Oh, wait. How's he getting his health back? Must be a thing, huh? Guess that's a good spot for us to do that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, I want a double attack going here. I hate the delay between when you put your shield down and like when you can swing. Come on. Maybe we should try the knife, see how that works. Like it's 312 on those. Oh, hold on. I gotta heal up here. All right, buddy. Get him. I know he's gonna heal going again. Consume, consume. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, this is why I like the animal husbandry. My wolves would have destroyed this guy like 10 minutes ago. I know I'm taking like bleeding damage again. Come on, get him. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Consume, consume. Yeah, so we probably got a bunch coming in on our butts now. Oh, maybe not. Alright, it's getting dark. There we go. I was focused. Sorry, I didn't realize it was so dark. There we go.
You almost made that look easy. Almost.
Not really.
Good kill.
The fighting was I don't know. It's not my best, but I don't. Oh, look at that. What's this? I don't know what else. Just black wolf tooth. Interesting. I'll keep that stuff. I don't know what else you're supposed to do besides like kind of just swing. You know what I mean? All right, so you guys do have regular stuff on you. All right, I am going to take these guys out, so we should get, yeah, I think our operation's all done. I'm going to take these guys out. We'll meet everybody back at the base, and we'll kind of see what we're going to do from there. All right, we made it back. I pretty much have everything good to go. Here's what we're going to do to finish up the episode. We do have a minute left, so let's, well, we got like 15 minutes left. What I want to do is, being that we have such a little bit of time, I think I'm going to do an upgrade for this. I don't know if we're going to have enough time for another operation. We'll probably do an operation next episode again, and maybe the alterations bench will get up as well. So I think that might be kind of a fun one. 'Cause here's my takeaway from that fight is I have a lot of points into like the animal husbandry, so I kind of just need them to work and I guess take my time. Like if I have wolves and I'm going from area to area, just take my time and make sure they're with me, which is going to be a giant pain in the butt. But I don't want to respec yet because, you know, being that I don't have a lot of points in myself and that they're in the animals, like when I do missions like that, I feel like that would have been really easy. Even if I had like 2 wolves, that would have been really easy. But it was a little bit of a challenge. So if I did it where it's just me, then we got to think about, you know, like maybe I got to do like a floor with some barricades around it or something and all of that. So I want to stick with the animal husbandry for a little bit yet. If we can make that work, that'd be cool. I got to get more wolves, obviously. But yeah, so that's kind of what my thoughts are from that. So what I want to do is let's do some better oxidizer stuff. So let's do the oxygen tank. I want to get that up and running with some of. Let's go all the way over here. I'm sure we're probably gonna have to do maybe one more cut. A new bow too wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe we'll upgrade our bow as well. I do like the one I have, but like better arrows because composites aren't too bad to make. So, where are you? I don't mind getting the water the way I do still for right now, at least. All right. So this is made at the fabricator. And where are you made? The machining bench. Okay, so everything's made at the fabricator. So, oh, little deer. Coming to say hi. All right, let's go see what we all need for... Yeah, crap, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, okay, we got got enough for that. What is it steel? Okay, so let's see. Do I have more steel? Kind of readily accessible. I think I got 20 here. I feel like we want at least 2 oxygen tanks, right? Yeah. So then we can kind of, have one filling while we're doing that. All right, oxygen tanks, and now, what was that thing called? Let me see. So electrolysis. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. All right, titanium plates, glass we got in there. Electronics is gonna be the pain in the butt. Let's make sure we got more copper being cooked up. Got a feeling we're gonna want it. We're gonna need it. Titanium. How am I doing on that? I don't think I have any titanium ready. That kind of sucks. That's gonna be what's gonna cause a cut. Man, I can't believe I lost like 400 titanium too. That makes me sad. I'll put that in there. Again, we need that for the sheets. Man, and then I need a boatload of copper wire. Let's turn all of the copper we have in here into copper wire. I'm just gonna do a carnivore snack. Was that 25 each, and then we're gonna top that off 29 each. Oh man, that's so good. Let's see. Yeah, copper wires. Oh, what else are we gonna need? I think it's three ingots per. So I think we need 6, right? Because we need 2 for that. Bum, 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 bam. And yeah, I need 2. And then 20 electronics, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Let me see. For electronics, we're gonna need more gold wire. Resin and epoxy we always need more of. Let's see, do I have any... There we go. Yep, I got some resin here. That should be enough resin. And then we need more gold wire. I don't think I have any gold. I do not. Let's get some gold cooking. I still use these quite a bit. These are actually super handy. And then having the other one over there in case I need it. Right. So gold's going. Epoxy is... we can make a little bit more epoxy. That's kind of nice. Okay. All right. Everything's a-cooking. You know what I might unlock, too, is... I don't know if we're going to get to it today, but maybe... I don't know. I mean, I think we've seen me make bows and stuff. I might go... fancy bow. Let's see. Titanium ingot. No, I kind of like these arrows. Because I can pump out quite a few composites. So let's do the compound bow and arrows. That should get that damage up a little bit. Like I said, maybe I'll do that between episodes and I'll just show it off to start the next episode. I don't know if we're going to have enough time here. All right, what are we cooking? What are we cooking? Yep, good. We got some gold here. Copper. Maybe one more gold. And let's take our copper and gold. Ooh, I do have titanium ingots in here. Nice. All right, let's make some of this stuff here. Sure, I'm gonna need some of those eventually anyways. Plus we're making ingots in the other one. We should be pretty solid. We're gonna turn that into wire. And after this, I think we'll be pretty close. Of course I get the bug. That one might stay. It's just like crafting extra stuff. Kind of, like if you got like 20 wires going and then you try to do like 20 wires of the other one, it almost always seems to do that. You let me do it? There we go. All right, we got about 45 seconds for all of that to go through. Then we will look at our electronics. And we should be pretty close to a little baby. Should be pretty close to doing our, getting our stuff done here. Oh, what else? What else is there to go over? Should we look and see how our buddies are doing? You be nice. All right, are you eating and drinking? I think you are. I think you can reach everything from there. Is that our buffalo? How are you? How are you outside? Okay. Man. All right, I need you to follow me. Come on, buddy. Come this way. There we go. Come this way. Come on in. All right. Yep, there we go. I know... Do I have another saddle? I know I gotta make another, cart. Which is fine. Why, did I leave that open? Okay. Alright. You're looking pretty good. We'll let you kind of hang out over here, and I'm gonna tell you to stay. Okay. Alright. I think we're looking okay. I'm gonna have to make sure the wolf can reach the food from there. Alright. Let's hop on in. Stupid deer. And I'm gonna need some of these. 18. That'll get us up to 21. I think that's what we need. I think we're looking pretty solid. Pretty solid indeed. I bet I could shoot you through the window. Oh, you're gonna see me from there, aren't you? Alright. Let's see. I might have to go get more copper wire now because I used it all for the... Yeah, alright. 2 copper ingots should do it. Nope. Just give me 2 for now. And we'll turn you into wire, and we should be golden here. Craftable. Electrolytic oxygen synthesizer. I believe that's electrolytic. I could even be wrong there. Is it electrolytic? I think so, right? Like making fun of myself, but then also could possibly still be wrong. Oh man, words are tough sometimes. Sometimes those big fancy words that you don't see very often. I think it's electrolytic. I could be completely wrong too. Okay, give me you, and you, and I'm gonna pick you up. And oh yeah, sulfur's still in there probably. Okay, so now we have our oxygen synthesizer, possibly electrolytic. Maybe let's put you like right in the middle there. Come on. I don't want it in the wall. Yeah, that looks nice. Sorry, the light. I gotta put some light in there. All right, we can fill you up, and then water and electricity. Wonder if I can just actually put you right there. Man, the hookups. The hookups are nice. All right, we're looking good. How are we doing? Let me look at our network here. Water-wise, so that uses 500. Everything else kind of is just used as needed. I guess this is too. No way, that's done already? That's so good. All right, hold on, let me take this crap off. No more of this peasant stuff for me. Will it fill these? Oh, it does. Well, I'll leave these in here as backups, I guess. I kind of want you the other way, though. And then you. There we go. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I'm just going to put them down here. All right, now we don't have to use our oxide anymore, which is tremendous. And then I just put that in there. Oxygen tank. That holds 5 liters. And 1. Oh, man. Woo. The upgrades are totally worth it. All right. I think we're going to call this one here. We got a lot done. So we got the operations center up. We got our new armor. And I think we're looking pretty good. Probably in between episodes, I might make the better bow, or I might just start off making it next episode. We'll probably do another operation. And I wanna get some more wolves tamed. So that'll probably be what I work on tonight. Just to have them follow us would be pretty delightful, I think. And hopefully we can find Trace. Otherwise, we've got Trace the second. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. If there's anything you'd like to see next, let me know. Still so much I want to do, so still a lot to look forward to. But if there's a direction you want me to go next, let me know. Yeah, otherwise, in the meantime, check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. But otherwise, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.